All right. Go ahead and have my Facebook people on here to the channel. Trying to get my YouTube up. People some seconds to get up in here, a couple minutes. Yeah, this phone is going dead. It's going dead. Until we get to the 2-minute mark, we can really talk how I want to talk, say the things I want to say. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Where y'all at? Let's talk about it. Some details on the show coming up. All right, we passed the 2-minute mark. Fire up my black, drink my Mickey's. Oh yeah. Guess I'll play a song until people start coming. What song I got up in here? Yeah, let me see what song I got up in here. This was an old school Mackalot Rick Chase tribute song.
I don't want nobody giving me the blues. Now that my friend's gone, what am I supposed to do? Then he came to me and told me to relax. And then he said to me, he'll always have my back. What am I supposed to do? Yeah. Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? How am I to find a way to be there? Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? How am I to find a way to be there?
Sorry, baby, big changes was family, stay strong. No man the king, keep your head up and can't play on. I know he's gone, but really ain't. He just watching the bubbles. He's putting his wings on my seat. That's right, Stockton, he loves. Real down to earth dude, so free with words. Real fast, he get his last, make sure the needy was served. If you ain't heard, check his down. He gave turkeys and meal. Like I just lost one now, another yard hurt me for real. And we ain't living just to die, no, we dying to live. Him acting like love the kids, so I'm buying the gift. I got the Lord at my side, he keep me strong when I'm weak. And every time I get out, he put me back on my feet. The morning take you can't replace it. There ain't nothing like Rick. Dedicated to his job, he would come in sick. Now he's with me and rich in the hands of the Lord. I think about trying to remind and just stand and record. I love y'all.
Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? How am I to find my way to peace? Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? How am I to find a way to peace?
As the days go by, I become more wise. Watching questions turn to answers till there's no more why. Reality sets in and I start to realize life is great, but one day we all must die. Lights out, candles lit with my pen and pad. Thinking of the past, man, all the homies I had. Try to cover up my crimes as I start to laugh. Just writing this song opens up old scabs. My Christmas list is to just bring it back. And I know all my people can agree with that. When the clouds come, I need an umbrella to love. I know you're in a better place watching us from above. May God bless you and your family. When night comes day, have faith and pray. Well, the good is away. Let your soul hear through the radio. And I know I'll see you soon one day. Yeah. Now that my friend is gone, how am I to get around? I don't know how am I to find I'll be making from day to day. He's the pain. Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? I can't make it. I can't make it. I can't make it. He's the pain. I need you. Way to ease the pain.
Y'all, what's up with this Mackalot, man? With the Black and Mickey's podcast. I thought that was the perfect song to start off this live with. Uh, First, I want to say R.I.P. to Rick Chase. I did that song tribute to Rick Chase, but I thought that was the perfect song to start the live off with because this interview that I got coming up with uh, miracle diver Juan that'll be joining me for the 150th episode of my podcast. It's a celebration that we're gonna have, and just knowing that he has helped bring closure to so many families, I think it's gonna be a great, a dope interview. Also got some more guests that I'm just waiting on confirmation from them. That's coming through. I got one, Suki, who runs. I forgot the name of the black black business, some black business. I got to look it up, but she'll be in. Also, hopefully, where I'm on, they throw a lot of stuff out here. But yeah, I just thought that would be the song because shout out to Juan, definitely an angel on earth that's been helping bring closure to families of loved ones who have drowned. And he goes out and volunteers his own time, his own resources to help find these people. He risks his life, even though he's a diver. It's still a dangerous game. If you've seen some of the waters that he goes in and dives in, uh, I know a lot of people wouldn't have the heart to do it. So I definitely appreciate everything he's been doing, um, helping a lot of families from near and far, not just the Stockton area, but also from other locations, which is definitely a blessing. He has a good family behind him. His wife is always with him. His kids is with him. He then built a team of divers that does so much because you always want closure. Definitely with someone who has drowned, you want the body. You want to be able to have the body, have the funeral. You want some closure. So he brings a lot of that to families. And after watching this man dive in this water for 20 days to help find the young boys that drowned duck hunting. The kayak fell over, and they ended up one ended up going in the water, and the brother was able to call the police for help before jumping in there trying to save his brother. And also he risked his own life, which he ended up drowning too. But Juan stayed out there, I think 20 or 21 days straight. Uh, I believe like the 18th day, they found one of the boys. Uh, and then after like the 20th day, 21st day, they was able to find the other young man. And that took a lot of commitment. He was out there. He had broke his finger in one of his rescue missions, and even against the doctor's orders, he still went out there and was diving with stitches in his finger, risking infection and everything to himself. But he has a heart of gold. So I really commend him, and it was dope. I reached out to him one time, and I had been following him. Actually, when I first heard of him, he found the body of the young man Xavier, whom I know his mom, the young man that drowned jumping in the water, coming from Stagg High School. And he was able to, I think that was the first person he found, if not the second. And then also one of the young ladies, I believe her name was Bree. I know her family, and he did a post about helping him get in contact with the family, and I tagged some of the family members, or one of the family members in that post who I had seen that was related to her. And I think that went a long way to them getting in touch with him and getting her body recovered. Um, so it was very, the things that he do is very touching. Definitely for the fact that I had an uncle that drowned. I think it was 6 or 8 years ago. R.I.P. my uncle Nate. He drowned out there, jumping in, saving his grandkids in the Delta, and he ended up helping them get back on, and he ended up drowning himself. So even with these drownings that goes on, some of these people are heroes because they are able to either help or try to help. And so it's definitely going to be an honor getting him on there. And I'm also going to have Xavier's mom present. And it's crazy because she hit me up today and said she wanted to be there. And I let her know, like, I was already going to contact you. I want you there, front row. I want you to be a part of the interview with him. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think that was the first family that he helped bring closure to. And but he has continued. I guess he's found his purpose in life, and he has helped probably close to 10 families bring closure now. I know it was like 6 or 7, but with these last two, I think it takes it up to either 8, 9, or 10. I'm not sure. I kind of lost count, but he's definitely been doing some great work. When he found Xavier, I believe the uh, the sheriffs with the divers, I think they had kind of gave up and quit searching. But Juan didn't stop. He got out there, and I don't even think it took him too long. And it was crazy because it was in the levee right there across from Stagg, which is sometimes it don't even have much water in it, but sometimes it can get kind of high. So uh, yeah, he did his due diligence and helped located him. And from then on, he's been on on a mission to help families, which is dope because like that little levee, that's one thing, but the waters that he has been getting into to help bring closure for these other families has been like crazy, like waterfall stuff. Like you go rafting on like waters that you couldn't even imagine getting into and even trying to swim. So with him risking his life, taking time from his family, time from his work, and all that, the wife taking time from her work. She has her laptop. She be out there working from out there. It's a real big commitment, and I just can't wait for this interview with him. I also got some other guests, like I said. I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on getting confirmation from. Well, hold on, real quick, y'all. I'll be right back. Oh, I had to blow my nose. Had to blow my nose, but yeah. So for the 150th celebration for my podcast, we're gonna be doing a live It's going to be a live podcast, so those that want to attend can attend. This will be my first time doing a live podcast where it will be on live social media, but it also will be live. We'll have a live audience. So those that want to come, make sure you be in touch. I know I've seen a lot of people because Juan shared my post, and a lot of people have already hit me up about coming. People I don't even know, but they're more than welcome to come. It will be limited because I will be having it in a building, a location, and it's not the biggest, but I think it's going to fit like 50 to 75 people in it. So uh, make sure you hit me early if you want to attend it, because seats will be limited. But we're going to try to get as many as people in there as we can. And like I said, I do plan on having other guests there. I'm waiting on our new mayor, Miss Fugazi, to hit me back. We were supposed to have an interview back in October. She had an emergency that she had to cancel on me. Um, so I think this will be the perfect one to have her there also. Um, and I got some other people that I got in mind that I want to interview. Just waiting on confirmation. So once I get confirmation from everybody, I will be posting the flyer and the details. But the date is already locked in, February 16th. It'll be on a Sunday from 5 to 9 p.m. We will have refreshments, probably a little alcohol to get your sip on. Um, yeah, but appetizers also. Uh, and I do want to keep it free for the public. So I probably will be taking in some donations to help get the appetizers and the refreshments and stuff like that. Uh, but I do want to keep it free for the people that want to come and join. So that's the plan with that. Just if you want to come, just stay tuned in, man. Probably within a week or so, I will be dropping all the information. I just want to, before I put information out there, I want to be able to put the full details and all my guests that I will be interviewing. So I gotta wait. I want to wait until I confirm the other ones. I plan on having at least 4 to 5 interviews. Probably be like 30 minutes each. Um, so yeah, and it's one that's it's a special one that I really want there also. But I won't disclose who that is until I can confirm it. But it's definitely gonna be a can't miss episode. Like I said, it's gonna be a celebration from my 150th episode of the Black and Mickey's podcast. Uh, it's been a long journey, a long successful journey, and like I said, this year I really want to take it up to another level this year. So I got some great plans, some great ideas to help take it up to the next level. Uh, Going live through YouTube now since I'm blocked on my Facebook. It's really kind of hurting my numbers as far as my views and stuff, but at the same time, it's helping me get in the YouTube algorithm and stuff like that. So y'all make sure if y'all tune in, make sure y'all like and subscribe to it. Those that are here now, if you can like and subscribe to it, I'm gonna go ahead and share it. Try to get some more people in here. I don't know what everybody doing on this cold Wednesday afternoon. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and share my live one more time. And if y'all can do so, y'all make sure y'all do. Let me see. Really trying to get back into my community leadership. What was banging on the door like that? Hold on. Banging on my front door like that. commercial people. But yeah, so I'm trying to really get back on my community leadership, trying to keep doing good and positive things in the community. Also coming up this month, I do want to do something, maybe a Feed the Homeless Day this month, because the last couple months I've been doing stuff in the community, like the turkey drive and during Thanksgiving, and then the coat drive during December for Christmas, which we was very successful at. And my plan is to try to do this at least once a month or once every other month, give or take. But I want to continue doing what I can do for my city, because if you know me, you know I'm all about Stockton. Shout out to the new council that's just got sworn in last night. Uh, Sorry that I missed it. I've been dealing with my grandma being in the hospital, so I wasn't able to make it last night, yesterday evening. But shout out to Jason, shout out to Christina Fugazi, shout out to Mario, all the new people who were sworn in for city council last night. Shout out to y'all and congratulations to y'all. I know y'all gonna do big things in the city. Y'all gonna connect it to the people that's already was on city council, like Miss Padilla. I love Miss Padilla. She's all about us and helping us out. Just in my time of knowing her the last couple of years, she's been definitely a standout person for the city. Yeah. Uh, she didn't have to run this year for her seat. I guess that's the next election. But yeah, we got a dope new council coming up. Yeah, but 2025, I told you I was gonna come back bigger and better than last year, and this is the start of it. Will be this first um, interview that I'm holding, or interviews that I'm holding. It won't be just one. It's gonna be multiple interviews, but it's just gonna be an honor to interview Juan, the miracle diver, because I greatly appreciate all the work he's been doing. Like, to risk your life, to help bring closure to other families is something that's basically uncomparable to anything else. Uh, to have your family supporting you as you risk your life is definitely something big, and that must get somebody like that must get their flowers while they're here. So we don't want to wait till anything happens or anything like that to give a person their flowers. We want to give them to them while they're here. So that's what this interview is about. We're going to get to know more about him. If anybody has any questions that they want me to ask them, please feel free to put in the comments. Or if you want to attend, just let me know. If you want to attend, just let me know. I'll basically be giving a lot of information out over this next week or so. Let me see. Let me share this real quick. Um, Also, another thing that I'm working on for March, I got that coming up in February. For March, I'll be working on the Black and Mickey's Podcast Awards, which will be honoring artists from the podcast. I'm gonna do. I got a lot of different categories. Uh, I'm also gonna have a category for my interviewers. my interviewees, the ones that I interviewed. So it's gonna be a dope event. Probably about 15 different categories, and we're gonna present nice awards to them. And we're gonna keep this going. You know, this is gonna be a annual thing, just like I did with the 209 Music Awards when I did that for 11 straight years. Uh, I'm gonna do something like that with the Black and Mickey's Podcast Awards. So y'all stay tuned for that. And if you rep Stockton like I rep Stockton, this is definitely something. Both of these events is definitely something that you not gonna want to miss. So yeah, the work that I'm doing is coming straight from the heart because I love my city that much. I love to help out. I love to give back. I love to do what I can as a leader in the community, as someone that's born and raised in Stockton, as someone that loves Stockton probably more than anybody ever could love Stockton. That's definitely Mackalot. So the plan is to do what I can to help change the city. Um, so yeah, though it ain't easy, though you can't satisfy everybody, but I'm gonna do all I can to continue to support my city because I feel like that's my purpose. Just like Juan found his purpose in bringing closure to families, risking his life all the time, getting in these crazy waters, these cold, crazy waters that has currents like out of this world. I really don't know how you do it. Like black folks, we don't like getting in water like that. So I salute to him. I commend him for what he's doing. Because man, that's a risk. And some of the videos that I done seen where the water is going and rocks and all type of stuff, and he's swimming for miles and stuff and down low to help bring closure to families is something so special. Like truly an angel on earth. And we got to give it up for him. We got to let him know we see him. We got to let him know we proud of him. We got to let him know just to keep going. We got to let him know that we praying for him. Every time I see him posting about this, I automatically send up prayers for him and his family because I know the difficulty of it and what he's doing. It's not something easy. It ain't something everybody can do. It's not something everybody can do. So when you have those that can do it, you have to have their back on it. You have to have prayers out for them. But we're going to get that. I'm going to ask him a lot of questions. We're going to get to know more about him. Because me, myself, I don't know much about him. I just follow his page and appreciative of what he's doing. But I don't know where he came from except for heaven. But I don't know anything about him before he saved the young man. I mean, not saved, but he found the young man and brought closure to the family, Xavier. Before that time, I don't think too many people knew his skills or even knew anything about him. Uh, but he took that and found a purpose and has continued. Anybody that drowns, he don't even be knowing the family. He just be trying to get in touch with them and want to provide his services and help them out and help bring closure. That's dope. He didn't came from near and far. He didn't drove 4 or 5 hours away and then back home at the end of the night and then go back if he hasn't found them. And then sometimes he stays in a hotel or sometimes he had to come back because the wife got to go into work. But a lot of times she's working right there on her computer, right there, sometimes in the boat, sometimes on the shore. Uh, so he definitely has a dope family that supports him 100%. He has built a team of divers that goes out and help. And so I can't wait for this interview. this is definitely going to be one of my most appreciative interviews. You know, and I know it's definitely going to get a lot of people in and supporting, and which they should. Like I said, I got a lot of people already hitting me up, people that I don't know, just off of his post. He posted it, and it got almost 1,000 likes, hundreds of comments, and a lot of people want to know how could they watch, or how could they come, and I haven't even released any of that information yet until I confirm everything. So I'm gonna be, once I confirm all my interviewees, then I'll release all the information. So please stay tuned, because like I said, seating is limited. Probably can get about 50 to 75 people in there, maybe 100. The building that I'm doing it in, it's not like real big. It's a nice space. So, and plus it's going to be my first time ever doing actual live where the people can be there. And I'm gonna need some questions to ask them. So I'm asking the community, if you have any questions that you want me to ask Juan, please give them to me. You can put them in the comments. You can DM me them. Um, and those that want to come and be there in person, we're gonna be taking questions from the audience too that he can answer. So we're gonna be doing a whole lot that day. We're gonna have a 150 episode cake there celebrating what the Black and Mickey's podcast has been doing for the city. And yeah, it's gonna be real dope. It's gonna be real vibes out there. So I just want everybody to come through and support. Hopefully by then I'm able to go live on my Facebook. That's why I kind of put it off until like February, because I've been restricted from my live since about the 22nd, 23rd of December. I can't go live on my Facebook, so I've been going live on my YouTube. But hopefully by the end of January, I'll be able to go back live. I ain't got no time frame. They didn't tell me no time frame, but usually it's 30 days when you get restricted. So hopefully after 30 days, I'll be able to go live again, y'all, on my Facebook, because that's where I get most of my traction from, is on my Facebook page. Uh, YouTube is a bit different, but hey, that's even my YouTube is growing though. So that's why I say like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to be monetized on YouTube. I would love to be in the YouTube algorithm, and I can only do that by y'all helping me out, by y'all liking, by y'all subscribing, by y'all commenting, by y'all hitting that notification bell so you'll know when I'm going live. Uh, but yeah, it's so much. It's so much that can come from this. So much that can come from this, and it'll be definitely dope if I can get our new mayor, Christina Fugazi, on there. Because I have some questions I want to ask her. I'm sure there's other people that want to ask some questions. Um, so y'all make sure y'all show up and y'all support, and hopefully she'll confirm with me sometime this week. Uh, I don't know if many follow Dizzler. It's like a platform for performing artists, mostly the younger crowd, but I've been in touch with the host of that, C. Lee, just trying to get him to confirm on a date. I know he said he's down to do it. He told me this last month that he's down to come up and be a part of the 150th episode. Now that I got a date, I just need him to confirm the date. And I'm working on a special guest that I won't even announce until everything is set in stone. So I'm sure y'all gonna enjoy the show. If you've been following any of my interviews, I ask some good questions, and really, I really put it to my interviewees. I really, get to know them, and bring a lot out of them. That a lot of people might not know. So I don't even know where to start with this interview. That's why I'm asking for people's help, to bring questions to me so I can put those questions together and come up with my 10 to 12 questions that I want to ask. Um, so if any of y'all got anything that y'all would like to ask me, please tap in. Please put in the comments or DM me, or even go put it on the post where I posted that I'm bringing him on. So any way it work, I check everything. So I'll find it. I'll get to it. But also, like I said, if you come and be there in person, there will be a part of the segment where you get to ask questions. So, on the spot questions for them. My questions that I like to ask, it's not rehearsed. I don't give my interviewees the questions beforehand. Uh, I like to know the answer straight from the heart, straight off top. So I never give any of my interviewees the questions in advance. I want to know how they really gonna answer them from the heart. So, but yeah, it's February 16th. It's a Sunday. Sunday, February 16th, from 5 to 9. I'll be dropping the location soon. So just stay tuned with it. If you want to go, if you want to come, be a part of the audience, stay tuned because, like I said, there's limited seating, and it probably won't fit everybody, but it's going to fit at least 50 to 75 people. We're going to get as many people as we can, um, and it's going to be a great celebration for the 150th episode of the Black and Mickey's podcast. We will have refreshments, appetizers, a little drink, a little drinky drink. I'll probably be drinking some drinky drink and not my regular Mickey's, because send me to the bathroom and I don't want to keep running to the bathroom while I'm doing my interviews. Um, or I may have one, maybe two, maybe three. I don't know yet. We're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna let it flow and play out how it's gonna play out. But it's gonna be a good time. Definitely gonna be a good time. It's gonna be some special people in the building. So if you want to come. If you got any businesses or something going, come ready to network. Come ready to meet some people. Uh, Definitely some leaders in Stockton. So yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Like I said, I will have Xavier's mom in attendance. Xavier is the young man that drowned across the street from Stag. Guess something happened where he ended up running across the street and getting in the water and ended up drowning. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that was the first person that Juan went, started diving and helped out and found him. And from then on, he has been a blessing to a lot of families, and which is real dope because definitely when the people who get paid, the sheriffs and stuff like that, the dive teams get paid for it, they give up on locating them, but he hasn't given up yet. No matter how long it takes him, he's gonna keep finding them. He's gonna be out there every day until the mission is complete, till he helped bring closure to these families. And he hasn't failed yet. And I don't think he plans on failing. and it's definitely risky getting in those waters. Just the coldness of the water alone is risky. The movement of the water is risky. The currents is risky. Like man, like I'm telling you, I've seen some of these waters that he got in. He does the video. His wife does a video every time, and they show us the water. I'm like, he getting up in that? Like, ain't no way. Like, I couldn't do it personally. Well, I'm not a good swim. I swim good, but not like that. Not like that ever. And unless it was one of my loved ones and I had to jump in there to try to save somebody, I definitely would be that one. So shout out to the young man. I think it was Wesley, one of the oldest brother. I think he jumped in trying to save his younger brother, or it may be the other way around, but I do think it was the younger one that went in first and was having trouble, and the older one jumped in to try to save him, and they both ended up drowning. Prayers goes out to them and their families. I'm glad. I'm glad Juan and also the police department, sheriff department, helped locate them after all those days of them young men being out there in that water. They was finally located, bringing closure to the family. So they're able to have a proper funeral, proper burial. So that goes a long way. That helps families a lot. Because we don't ever want to just not see our loved ones again for the last time. Like, we don't ever want our loved ones to go and they not have a proper burial, and we're not able to pay our last respects to them. So I commend Juan and his dive team. He has a team of helpers that also dives in there with him. But hopefully he bring them by too in the interview, because I would love to talk to them also, because everybody that's a part of that, it was a help. Even to the driver of the boat, the captain of the boat is a help. Uh, Everybody's a help. I will be reaching out to the media. Hopefully we can get the media out there for this interview. Like I said, it's not gonna be just him either. It's not gonna be just Juan. It's gonna be other people that I'm interviewing that day. Y'all just gotta wait. Like, I'm waiting for confirmation, and then I'll put everything out there. I'll put the details out there, how you can come, how you can watch it. It's definitely gonna be on my YouTube. Hopefully I'm not restricted from Facebook when that day comes. Um, so yeah, so everybody is gonna be able to watch this episode of the Black and Mickey's podcast. So make sure y'all tune in. And like I said, it's gonna be my first time with a live audience. Usually I'm here in my own space with my guests, with my interviewees, or I'm in their space. I did Jason's. I think Jason was the only one I interviewed at his location. Shout out to Jason Lee too, man. One of my dopest interviews. The numbers went up. Shout out to 209 Times founder, my boy Moontech. He came through and had a dope interview with me. But I think that's what I'm gonna start doing, just more of these interviews. I will still be bringing local artists on, because I like what I have done for those, for them also. Putting the light on the local artists out here in Stockton. So I will continue that. Almost got discouraged and wanted to stop, with all the funny stuff that went on towards the end of last year. I almost got discouraged. But at the same time, I can't let the way people act change who I am and how my heart is. So I will continue doing that, but 2025 I will focus more on bringing dope interviews to you guys. Um Interviewing some of the major factors that's out here really in the community, really pushing, doing real work out here. So that's the goal for 2025 is to keep growing. Like I planted a seed in 2024, and now it's time to watch that seed grow and grow and grow. So this is going to be the start of that. So this is definitely going to be the start of that. And if anybody's else out there that's out there that has a business going, that has something to offer the city, please feel free to tap in with me. I would definitely like to get you on an interview, and we can put some more exposure to your business that you have going on. Definitely when I get back to going live on Facebook, where we do some outstanding numbers, and we really connect to a large group of people. And I got a lot more people following me now since Juan shared my post to his page. So I appreciate Juan for sharing my post. Uh, so yeah, now it's time to turn up. Now it's time to keep going up. Now it's time to keep bringing y'all some dope content. Now it's time to keep putting on for Stockton and keep doing what I've been doing for all these years. So it's only up from here, and we won't fail. We won't lose. We just gonna keep going up. So y'all make sure y'all are there for everything, because everything is gonna be epic. Everything is gonna be dope. I just really can't wait for the Black and Mickey's Podcast Awards to come. That's coming in March, probably towards mid March, late March, but that's coming too. So, and I already know that's gonna be a spectacular event. It's a whole lot of talent that's gonna be involved in that. We're gonna be honoring and acknowledging so many dope artists out here in 209 Stockton. So trust me, you ain't gonna want to miss that. All right. Let me see if I got. I want to play this song one more time because this song is so fitting for what's going on right now. And this was one of the main songs that really put a name, that helped my name out in the 209. Song I did for Rick Chase, RIP, the DJ from K-Win. And it really was a touching song that put a light on me. So I'm going to play that real quick. Again, while I take a bathroom break. Let's go. Ease the Pain, RIP Rick Chase, featuring The Abyss.
I don't want nobody giving me the blue. Now that my friend's gone, what the hell am I supposed to do? Then he came to me and told me to relax. And then he said to me, he'll always have my back. What am I supposed to do? Hey. Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? How am I to find a way to be there? Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? How am I to find a way? I'm supposed to do it.
R.I.P. Big Chase was family, stay strong. The man, the king, keep your head up and play on. I know he's gone, but really ain't. He just watching the buzz. He putting his wings on my seat. That's right, Stockton he loves. Real down to earth, dude. Spoke pretty with words. Real fast, he give his last, make sure the needy was served. serve. You ain't heard, Genghis County gave turkeys and meals. I just lost one now, another yard hurt me for real. And we ain't living just to die, no, we dying to live. And Mackalot love the kids, so I'm buying the give. I got the Lord at my side, he keep me strong when I win. And every time I get out, he put me back on my feet. The morning take you can't replace it, there ain't nothing like Rick. Dedicated to his job, people come in sick. Now he's with you and Rick's in the hands of the Lord. I think about you, I grab the mic and just stand and record. I love y'all.
Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? How am I to find a way to ease the pain? Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? How am I to find a way to ease
as the days go by, I become more wise. Watching questions turn to answers till there's no more why. Reality sets in and I start to realize life is great, but one day we all must die. Lights out, candles lit with my pen and pad. Thinking of the past, man, all the homies I had. Try to cover up my cries as I start to laugh. Just writing this song opens up old scabs. My Christmas list is to just bring it back. And I know all my people can agree with that. When the clouds come, I need an umbrella of love. I know you're in a better place watching us from above. May God bless you and your family. When night comes day, have faith and pray. For the good is away. Let your soul hear through the radio. And I know I'll see you soon one day.
Now that my friend is gone, how am I to get him? I don't know how am I to find a way. I'll make it from day to day. Ease the pain. Now that my friend is gone, how am I to carry on? I can't make it, I can't make it, I can't make it. Ease the pain. I need you, way to ease the pain.
Yeah, if y'all grew up in Stockton, y'all might have heard that before years ago. What was that, 2003? Ooh, that's like 20 years old. Damn, I'm old. I did that song in honor of Rick Chase, the DJ that worked for K-Win, that passed away. Yeah, that was in 2003. Yeah, but, and it played on K-Win for about 3 months straight. So appreciate the staff at K1 at the time that let that play. I think John Christians was the music director. Shout out to my boy John, man. I haven't heard anything of him from him in a long time. Hopefully he's doing all right. I think he was sick years ago. But Big Mike was there. Shout out to Timmy G, because me and my boy, we found a way. We went to K-Win, we took him that song. That was when we had the CDs. We went up to K-Win like at 5 in the morning and found a way in. Like, you know me, I know how to get in stuff. I know how to find a way. Found a way. Found a way upstairs. Knocked on that door. Didn't think nobody would open it up. And my boy Timmy G came out, who was a DJ at the time at K-Win. And I gave him that CD. I told him, man, we did this in tribute to Rick Chase. Sorry for the loss from the K-Win, of the K-Win family. And everybody was sad. He was sad. He told me everybody was sad. And he was like, I don't know if we're going to be able to get it on because, you know, the situation. I said, all right, well, just take it. And if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. And we left. And within 5 minutes, we driving back to my partner house who lived in Brookside up the street from K-Win. And on that drive back, we felt it. We all in the car, we felt it. And that ticking sound came on and they played that song. And that song, they played it like every day for like 3 months. And that's when I knew music had an effect on people, when I heard a lady call in requesting to play that song. And she was like, can you get it on like ASAP? I'm at work in my car, and before I go in, I want to hear that song. And I said, wow, that's crazy. So yeah, that's when I knew music could touch people. That was the first song that I realized music could touch people. And R.I.P. to Rick Chase, man. If you listen to K-Win back then, me and Rick Chase, we had some discrepancies. Me and him used to go. Rick Chase didn't play no games though. Rick Chase was a very loving person, but at the same time, he didn't play no games. And we had a couple, and but Rick Chase was a dude over there, and I appreciate him. So R.I.P. Rick Chase though, and R.I.P. to everybody, all the ones that has drowned this last past year that Juan has helped recover their bodies for the family and had was able to get a family closure. Like I said, that's why this is real big to me. I had an uncle that drowned. I think that was the only person I really knew that had drowned. Uh, Matter of fact, I think my little cousin Richard. I think yeah, they got in a car crash and I think he died from drowning. They went in the levee. I'm not sure. I think it was. I'm not sure though. I gotta call my big cousin and see, but I think he did drown after the accident. But I know drowning is it's, it's a tough way to go out, and I know that hurts a lot of families. Definitely, if your body is never recovered. So what Juan is doing out here for these families is so damn amazing. Um, truly an angel on earth. So I mean, I can't give him enough flowers for what he's doing. Because like I said, I couldn't do it. Most of us couldn't do it. But he's risking his life doing it and very successful at it. So salute to him, his team, his family. Salute to everybody that prays for him. Uh, it's gonna be a dope interview, and I can't wait. It's gonna be a dope interview. We're gonna find out more about Juan background, about who he is as a person. Uh, so yeah, I can't wait to have that interview. Probably even get to know a little bit about his family. I'm sure he's gonna bring his family along with him. So, and that's even hard. I know it's hard on the family, knowing that their loved one is risking their life to bring closure to other people that he don't even know. So I know it's hard on the family. So I can't wait to meet them because they're very supportive of him. I know I didn't seen him say he told his wife to stay home and just do this, and she said, "No, I'm going to. I'm going to. If you're gonna be out there, I want to be out there in support of you," and that's so dope. To see her working from shore or working on the boat, and that's so amazing and so dope. So I can't wait to this interview with him. I'm so excited, so ecstatic about this interview. I'm so excited and ecstatic about the other interviews that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make happen. I'm just waiting on confirmation. So I can't really even disclose a lot of those yet. But I'm just waiting on confirmation because, as my mom always tell me, don't put nothing out there before it's been confirmed. Don't put nothing out there really before it's been confirmed. I can say who. I can say who to some of them. I'm gonna say who to some of them, but I'm not gonna say who to the special guest that I want a part of the show. But I definitely can say I want the mayor. the new mayor, Christina Fugazi. I would love to do. That's my girl though. That's my folks though. And she rocked with the Black and Mickey's podcast. And at the last year at the Foodie Fest, she came up to me and telling me like, "Man, I love what you're doing with your Black and Mickey's podcast." I was like, "You be watching?" She was like, "Yes, I be watching." I was like, "Oh, okay." She was like, "I told my nephew he need to get some of his music on there. He needs to." I was like, "Oh, that's dope." And so you never know who's watching. I had a lot of the city council people watching. Michelle Padilla, city council for District 1 or 2, I believe. She watched. She actually shared one of my posts about my song versus song competition. So, you never know who's watching you. Uh, so that's why I got to kind of stay on track and not get caught up in the BS that be going on. So I got to stay focused sometimes. That I fall off track sometimes, but hey, I'm human. So yeah, you never know who's watching you. Even a couple of lives ago that I did, former Mayor Michael Tubbs, which Tubbs is the homeboy too. Matter of fact, I got Tubbs' number. I may even call Tubbs to see. Hold on, man. Let's go all the way up with it. Shout out to Tubbs though, Michael Tubbs, man. Uh, Definitely was inspiration to us in the black community. Definitely was inspiration being so young and a black mayor of the city. That was definitely inspiration. Mhm. And one day I do plan on being the mayor of Stockton, city manager, or one of those roles. I do plan on that. I'm just waiting for my time. I'm just waiting for God to tell me when to go. That's all. I'm just waiting for God to tell me when to go. A lot of people have been telling me to go, but I don't beat on people's drums. I beat on God's drum. When God tell me when to go, guess what? That's when I'm gonna go. That's coming soon too. Mayor Mac definitely is something that's coming soon. I promise y'all. Mayor Mac is definitely coming soon. City Manager Mac is definitely coming soon. Just because the way I love my city, just the way I love Stockton, it would only be right. And to help make change in the city, it has to be somebody up there that loves the city to death. And you can't find one person that loves Stockton more than me. I promise you that. And shout out to everybody that's from Stockton and loves Stockton. No shade at y'all, but there ain't nobody that loves the city more than me. Period. So trust and believe in these next 4 to 8 years, I will be acknowledged as Mayor Mac. Give me 4 to 8. Give me 8. Give me 8. I don't know if I'm gonna be ready in 4. Give me 8 though. Give me 8 and I'll be ready. Got everything out of me. Um, yeah, but that's Lord willing. I'm alive and well. That's all up to the Lord though. My destination is up to the Lord. So I put God first in everything that I do. So if that's what he called me to do, I'm gonna be front and center with it. But yeah, I just can't wait for what this year is gonna bring. We starting off the year very high. I'm very excited for February and March. Like I said, I have the 150th episode coming in February. I have the Black and Mickey's Podcast Awards coming in March. So there's no telling what April is going to bring, but it's going to be something in April also. I would like to start a campaign, feed the homeless. I would like to do that. I would like to do that. And sooner or later, we're going to go from feeding the homeless to housing the homeless. That's that's the main goal. I don't just want to feed them. I want to house them. So that's the main goal. So as soon as we get to that level where we can help and help house the homeless and get them off these streets, then I'll be proud. Then I'll be lightweight satisfied of the work that I'm trying to do. But until then, it's a long road, and it's gonna take a community to help change a lot that's going on in Stockton. It ain't gonna just be people get elected and that's gonna just change the city. No, it's gonna take us to be involved in helping change the city. We can't just get 8 people in seats and thinking that's gonna help change the city. Nope, it starts with us as the community. We gotta help. They wanted some questions about her blood thinner and why she was on blood thinner, and because they don't really. She's at the county right now, and they don't really have her records. She usually go to St. Joseph, and I had to tell them about she had a stroke in what August or September, and they put her on the blood thinner so she don't get any blood clot. But she says the doctor says she's improving, which is good. But they said they had to, cause yesterday or day before yesterday, they called me to get consent to get her a blood transfusion because something was low. I guess through the surgery, the blood loss in surgery, so they had to give her a unit. But they said it was low again today, and they had to give her another unit. So they said she's improving. They said it's looking like she'll be discharged in the next couple of days. So thanks a lot for everybody with their prayers. I just hope she continue improving, and any changes will be for the good. I've been dealing with that every day. She almost been in there almost a week now since her fall. So hopefully she'll be able to come home real soon. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and log off this. But I'll be back to give more details on the 150th episode celebration that's coming up, y'all. So I'll keep y'all informed, keep y'all posted, and also to my supporters from the Black and Mickey podcast, you guys definitely gonna have first dibs on being at the live show. Because like I said, seating will be limited. And I definitely want to get the people that's been supporting me for almost the past year. I definitely want to get y'all in the building first. And then the remaining seats will be open to the public. So I'll be tapping in with a lot of my supporters and seeing what y'all like to come. So I'll give y'all first dibs. Y'all be notified first of when everything is put in order. So I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, and all that. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'll be going live again, though. But I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody, though, that's trying to make better out the city and doing what they can do to make our city a better place to live. All right, love y'all to death. I'm out of here. Till next time.